game of life. When a Toastmaster on the engaging humor pathway said, "I'm such a boring guy," it caught my attention because I'm expecting jubilant jokes. A jubilant evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. When Toastmaster Johnson started with an introduction on his health journey and life journey, and mentioned of his high blood pressure challenge in his 20s, for a start, I was so worried that he will be preaching for some health products, but he didn't. Because I was pleasantly surprised that he invited the audience and us to eat anything we want. And then he suggested 3 calls for action on physical health, on food choices, physical activities, and sleep. And he also emphasized an open invitation for us to try anything that we feel right. So all these are good reminders that we have the autonomy to live our life right and the choices we make, which he made a lot of suggestions. Johnson's speech were easy to follow, especially the 3 calls of action for actions. And it really allows us to understand him better as a person. Now, to help him go on the path of a jubilant Toastmasters path, what is? He could inject some vocal variety and strategic pauses. Eat anything you want, but eliminate processed food as much as possible. And he could also consider ending with a more impactful ending by asking the audience, so what would you do to enjoy a long game of healthy and jubilant life, right? Overall, that was a fantastic ice-breaking speech. I love his wisdom of how he lived his life and his 3 easy-to-follow calls for actions. And his quiet confidence. Notice the pun? So if you could pay attention to your vocal variety, inject with impactful pauses, this speech would be more impactful and great. So Johnson, if you invite me to eat anything I want, I would like to have a jubilant slice of a healthy life. Back to you, Toastmasters of